run away. And I do know that it's kinda hard to keep it pushing. And I do know that it's hard to move when there's no food. And I do know that it's hard to smile and say it's all good. Yeah, I do know that, but it's all good if you say you would. And I do know that, and I do know that. D-Troops, pray. Craftwork.
Hello, Abuja. You are listening to 93.7 Citizen FM, the latest radio station based in Nigeria's capital. Our station seeks to broadcast a broad mix of culture and views with priority given to development programming to enable residents share ideas and opinions, music and drama. At Citizen FM, we believe in progressive talk and solution-driven conversation. Our aim is to build a united Nigeria by bringing people of diverse culture together through communication. Enjoy listening to 93.7 Citizen FM. We are more than just a radio station. We are a part of your life.
Everything with a face right now, but our story. We will all be rich. Yeah, from cooking with kerosene to the back of limousine. Going where we never been, seeing things we never seen. They don't want to let us in, but soon our name will get us in. From buying food inside newspaper to the front page of magazine. From dustbin to the mansion, they go park out and we pack it. From washing clothes inside latrine till we doing proposal with khaki. When I chop, then you chop, then we chop. It's tag team. Them bad belly people that's hating on you, we go do them like bad dream. We like washing, the shower, body kasi. Everything with a face right now, but our story. We will all be rich. We will all be rich. He left washing, the shower, body kasi. Everything with a face right now, but our story. We will all be rich. We will all be rich. I was telling my family, my daddy, my mommy, my brothers, I'm talking about Jackson Samani. We don't have no money, they treating us funny, but soon we'll be talking to Tuzon and Danny. Morning is coming and soon it'll be sunny. Land will be flowing with milk and with honey. Driving a Bentley and dating a granny. Flying to Yankee to pick up the Grammy. Baba, lower, hey. All of our children will sing that tomorrow, cause they don't know what it's like in the ghetto. They don't know the meaning of borrow. Hey, from blessing to blessing. No stressing, my life I'm progressing. Confessing, confessions of flexing. Hey, till my pocket is flexing. Like washing, the shower, body kasi. Everything with a face right now, but our story. We will all be rich. We will all be rich. He left washing, the shower, body kasi. Everything with a face right now, but our story. We will all be rich. We will all be rich. Yes, I'm wishing you money, I'm wishing you money, I'm wishing you wealth. I pray that you ball, I pray that you ball, I'm wishing you health. Wherever you pray for yourself, may you receive it and more. May you not be greedy at all. Your wealth will be feeding the poor. They don't believe you will soar. They say no one will see you on tour. But from barely surviving to businesses thriving until you can even the score. When they see you tomorrow, they won't recognize that they've seen you before. Won't recognize that they've seen you before.
Won't recognize that they've seen you before, amen. All right, so that's the song of M.I. and Kuka. They reach on top the radio. Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja, 7 minutes past 8 o'clock. On top of the matter. Now, what did me say if they wish for you? Then why I just chucking in that particular music? Reach. Yeah, so me they wish to say the one when they be say the cash they do, so the cash don't they come outside as long as you self they put your hustle because when they say Baba God go bless the work of your hand need to have work. Now who get work? So as long as say the hustle, you know they put hand for any illegal thing, you they do what you supposed to. My own wish for you, my prayer for you now say make money. More money for your account to make you the rich, make you touch the money, make you chop the fruit of your labor while it's still there ripe. That's my own prayer for you. And that's why I'm talking in that particular music. Super Citizen at sunrise this morning. They call me the chief priest. Citizen FM 93.7 for Abuja. This better morning. And as the matter take the big talk. The big talk. Because let's talk about some things. When they talk about human need, basic needs of human being, they talk about food, you talk about clothing, you talk about shelter, then the food when they go chop, clothes when they go wear for body, and the house where person go stay. These things, not things when they be say human being need, fundamental human being need, where be saying a basic need where human being need, and I be that one. Then you want to change them, you want to go front, you go come to talk about other things. Now, even the food, the clothing, the shelter, you need money. And sometimes you need cash, physical cash. Now, we don't establish one of the things what we can notice from this cash, new Naira redesign policy and the cashless policy. One of the things that what we notice, we say, true, even though say hard sometimes, but true, somebody will survive without cash. No get me wrong. No be without money, without cash. Somebody fit survive without cash. Yes, if it survive, if we say without money, that one go hard. But without physical cash, people fit still move ahead, do transaction, live their life, do things normal. Then one of the things where me I don't notice for this period. Now, is it easy? That different question, that different ball game. Now be that particular one. Now quickly, make we check one or two things. Now the big talk now be this particular one. As you take the B, and then we done the check on some of the matters. Many people done the talk about Higi Haga, where they go on, we consign the cash. Now tomorrow will be number 29 day for inside of March. Now the day where NLC been talking, see if this whole cash matter continue like this, we go strike. Now tomorrow they supposed go to strike from their own schedule. Now, but before then, from the labor minister, the minister of labor and employment, don't get meeting with NLC leadership and scoff with the Emefiele, and even the CBN governor will be Godwin Emefiele self done the ginger. They ask NLC make them reconsider this particular strike. Now, but the NLC they talk saying that based on the availability of cash to Nigerians, now waiting in the check. Okay, that one day there. Now, we don't check them yesterday where we ask. I don't know whether anybody did see the cash collect, especially during the weekend, like CBN promised. Me personally, I see small cash collects during the weekend for ATM. So, I want to know whether the thing don't go round or whether it never go round. But then another side of the gist. Now, what did I want to make we close in, make we talk about this morning on top of the big talk? Very quickly, when they say new Naira policy, when they bring this policy come outside, it just be like follow up to the first when they say Naira redesign policy. Actually, now the name of the policy. Now follow up to the first one where come outside where this same CBN bring come outside the cashless policy based on how it be now like expansion. Now, expansion of new Naira policy be like expansion or support of the cashless policy program. 2012, 9 CBN bring out and start the cashless policy program. Many Nigerians react differently to RAM. Which will be cashless? Can the society totally be cashless? Can the society totally survive without cash? All of those ones, maybe 22 of them pass, 2013 them pass. Nigerians they move ahead based on cashless. Then fast forward, well, first of all, before we even fast forward, when the cashless policy being come outside, a section of Nigerians, some kind of people, when they say they get some kind of interest, then criticize the policy, talk say which kind of thing be this, which one be cashless, Which one be say this one now go make Nigerians poor, it will impoverish Nigerians, you go create unemployment, you go spoil things. But they just dey talk based on response, based on fear, based on concern. Now, most of the objections where they don't raise give central bank, where they don't talk about the policy as how you go take say one thing or another. Most of them, they politics, if it's separate politics from some of those things, because many people they make allusion or make reference, like say the policy they targeted at some politicians, or they targeted to favor some people, either favor some people or targeted at some people. That are the theories where different people they bring out since the cashless policy being come out in 2012. Now that one don't they go, many people don't they talk about them. Now, many talk don't carry us arrive at this one where we call the Naira redesign policy. Now, the governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, 26th of October 2022, he come outside, come announce them, say the policy initiative when bring her come outside, they come and say the new Naira redesign policy, when they be say they go redesign the 200, 500, and 1,000 Naira denominations of the Naira. And then based on that one, they constantly introduce the cash withdrawal limits to regulate the movement of cash for inside of the system, and to take some other things, including the one we call say to counterfeit money, the counterfeit of the money. Now, when they announced the Naira redesign program, the CBN governor talks say this particular move, they bring them, in fact, they target them to check the one when they be say the increase, the one when they be say they take easy, where the ease, the increasing ease, and the risk of the one when they be said they counterfeit the money, then they get counter fake currency, fake Naira. And that one now, according by how they take talk and say the evidence they there by several security reports where they don't get about counterfeit and fake currency and all of that, and then the increased risk to financial stability. Say that counterfeiting, the risk to financial stability, they increase the risk to financial stability, and they make the shortage of clean notes make it the worst and worst and worster. Say clean notes no day now, gura note to full everywhere. So based on that one, these are some of the things to fight counterfeiting, to clean the system of dirty money, or money when don't make sense, we don't gora finish, mutilated currency, to come out counterfeit, to come out fake currency. Then are some of the things them where the central bank been the look. Now, instead they explain or say it get the way when people take hard Naira notes by members of the public, the way when members of the public take hard Naira notes, say it choke. The statistics according by how they take drop, and they say over 80% of the currency in circulation as at when the CBN governor they talk this one, as at 2022, October 2022, say the 80% of the money in circulation, the currency in circulation, they outside the vaults of the commercial banks. So the money where they circulate, now 20% 9 banks they control. So according behind TikTok, as of September 2022, the CBN governor they talk say total of 3.2 trillion naira they in circulation. But inside that money, 2.73 trillion naira they outside the vaults of the bank. In court, they talk say this particular one, they unacceptable and it no good for the monetary policy actions. It they harm the monetary policy actions. Or go well. Jail. Now in court, they talk say that one now if it cause inflation, if it cause different things, we go put Nigerians for more economic hardship. That now waiting or guy may feel it in the talk. Now, but when they can check the timing of the policy just before election year, many people come outside and talk, say hello, especially some politicians. They say hello. This time, the timing. So they believe say this particular thing, say maybe the Apex Bank they target some individuals. They target some individuals because of this thing. Now, but CBN no come outside say make Nigerians see beyond that conspiracy theory. Look beyond the conspiracy theory. There are some benefits. There are some beneficial of this particular policy. That's not where I want to make on put an eye. Instead of to the look, say, you get who then target them. Now, many Nigerians still squeeze say, it be like, say, this cashless thing now. Which kind of thing? The timing, just before election. Just before election. Some people cite sabotage. Some people cite different things based on how it be. Now, the Monetary Policy Committee will be MPC of the Central Bank recently, the Commerce and Economic talk say the various policy interventions of the bank don't lead to say the one will be say reduced inflation. Reduced inflation after months of the uptick of the whole after months of the whole higgy haga based on how it be. Now they say the Monetary Policy Committee will be MPC of the Central Bank. Then confirm them, say the different from policy, talk about the cashless and the Naira redesign, say they don't lead to a reduction in inflation. Based on how it be. Now, also, the cashless policy don't lead to the reduction in banditry and kidnapping. We've been there rampant in the past. Now, according to Emefiele, some of the gains or the benefits of the policy, now, according to Emefiele, the central bank, the principal objective for the currency redesign initiative, now make the monetary policy decisions, make it tough, make it choke, make it stronger more. He say they need to start to see inflation trending downwards. So now to make sure, say inflation they go down instead of say they rise. So that's a part of why they bring that one. So number one, to reduce inflation. Number two, to stabilize exchange rates. Number three, to come out dirty money for the system. Number four, to fight banditry and kidnapping. Now, these are some of the things will come up when they get the discussion about the advantages of the new Naira redesign policy, because that's actually the name of the policy, Naira redesign policy. Okay, so some of the things that wanted to bring outside as the advantages, now they clear you so. Now, in a quote, according by how they take quote Mayfield, they say, we aim to increase financial inclusion in the country by reducing the number of the unbanked population. Thirdly, our aim is to support the efforts of our security agencies in combating banditry, ransom taking in Nigeria through this program. And we can see that the military is making good progress in this important area. According by the talk, he said available data at the central bank show that in 2015, currency in circulation was only 1.4 trillion naira. As of October 2022, currency in circulation had risen to 3.23 trillion, out of which 500 billion naira was within the banking system and 2.7 trillion naira was held permanently in people's homes. Ordinarily, when CBN releases currency into circulation, it is meant to be used, and after a fraction of a time, it returns to the CBN. When it be say it go stick, where that one go make it go maintain the volume of currency where they in circulation as the matter take the be. Now, the way they talk about this whole matter. Now, I don't want to start to go inside the cashless policy. The benefits of the cashless policy and all of that. And when they talk about experts say some of the advantage of the currency redesign, say based on one or two, you could benefit the economy in the long run. You go fight insurgency, fight banditry, ransom taking, all of those ones. Many talk. Now, I want make we check them, because as at last week, CBN been give commercial banks the directive, say commercial banks, even Saturday make una work, even Sunday make una work, make sure say Nigerians go touch their money. And this one after many pressure from some of the governors and some of the state governments, and then through the Supreme Court, of course, after many pressure, many heat, and Nigerians the lamentations of many Nigerians. Last CBN say okay, they don't budge, they don't concur to the directive of the of the Supreme Court, and also okay, the cash can remain in circulation till December. Commercial bank make una start to do it in Making us start to pay this money, making us start to give people their own money, or over the counter ATMs, make people start to collect the two currencies side by side, go reach December. Yes, go reach December. Now, but make we look because as it stands now, from Saturday, the cash crunch don't reduce, if you agree with me. Okay, if you agree, if you check out critically, from Saturday, money don't they touch people's hand. As at Sunday, money they touch people's hand, small. As at yesterday, I even confirmed to you, say me, on my own, on Sunday, I use ATM. Yesterday, I used POS, and POS charged me normal charge. For who say? Normal charge. Bank, I use one bank for central area here. Normal, I go there, collect money. The only thing we say, because no be my bank, they say you get, if you collect past 2K. Or let's say now your bank, you use the bank ATM. That's if you have an account with that bank. If you go to the ATM, if you collect any amount. But say as you know be your bank, now 2K limit. But even at that, you can do 2K times how much you need. So I do 2K times how much I need. But I still collect the money come out. Yesterday will be Monday. For who say I do POS, normal charge, 100 naira. So that one, they tell me, say the cash crunch don't they reduce, and cash don't they in circulation, money don't they come outside, and people don't they see money small. Now, but make we talk. If we sit down, look all the reasons, all the gains, all the merits, all the advantages where the CBN governor being outlined from getting control or regaining control of the currency in circulation, made the currency in circulation look on the pockets or the hands permanently of some Nigerians to gain them back into the system. That's now 1 point. Because through returning the money, through the cash swap program, money go come back to the bank. Money go enter the banking system. That's one of the things where this Naira design supposed to achieve. Or we achieve. That's number one. Then you can look the issue of dirty currency. That one personally, it stress me. I know they like dirty notes. Personally, I don't like dirty notes. And that's why if yesterday when I go buy something, somebody just squeeze all the change they give me. I say, Baba, why not you arrange this money? One day we will talk about that one. We will talk about how Nigerians they handle currency. We go address that matter one day on top of the big talk here. Maybe next week or maybe sometime next week. We will address how Nigerians, because that one they give me serious headache. They give me concern. How Nigerians and many people don't know say to squeeze money or write on money in a crime. Many people don't know that one. We go talk about it like I say one day. But back to the matter. Now, like I tell you, the guy squeeze. I tell us about straight this money. Give me now. Why they squeeze this money like coins? This thing not be coins. Now notes. Straight them out like note and give me, sir. The man gone there. And I me collect them myself. Straight them, fold them, put inside my wallet. But waiting at the talk. That one by the way. Wiping away of dirty notes and mutilated currencies for the system. That's number two. Remember, number one, na CBN to retain control of money and bring back money into the banking system to make sure, say, money the inside bank, more money the inside bank than inside people's house, so that they can control the money in circulation. Number two, to wipe dirty notes. Number three, to fight kidnapping and banditry. The ransom paying where they involved, to fight that one. That's one of the reasons where they bring this one come out. Number four, reason where they come outside, to fight vote buying or to reduce, to curb or to reduce vote buying. That's another reason. Now elections don't come and go. Many things. In fact, elections don't come and go. Some of these other things, I want to make we look all these policies, all these proposed or identified or listed reasons why this redesign policy being come outside. From combating dirty notes to controlling the money in circulation to fighting banditry to fighting vote buying to fighting terrorism, all of those things, make we check them. You go feel, say, on a scale of 1 to 10, if you be classroom teacher, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much mark you go score this Naira redesign policy? Considering say election don't come and go, at least of supplementary election will still happen for some one or two places, but the majority of elections, presidential, parliamentarian, state parliamentarian, gubernatorial, majority of the elections we're supposed to happen already happen. And one of the reasons not to fight vote buying. That's number one. Clean money, make money, dirty money come out for reduce or come out for the system. Mutilated currency. Then another one. Kidnapping, banditry, another one. So check all the advantages, then control of the money in circulation in the banking system, another reason. Check all of these reasons, because the cash don't they come out small, and election don't finish. So make we take small time review, you and me. You will hear my voice. Make we review to the best of our ability and knowledge this particular make we review this particular policy called Naira redesign policy. You feel, say, how successful you think, say, this particular policy be, or it turn out to be. On a scale of 1 to 10, like I've been telling you, if you be a classroom teacher and they submit their assignment on top of your table, Boza, say Naira redesign, make you review how well it do. How many mark you go give this policy and the execution? Now, if you get problem with the timing and the mode of execution, make we know, because many people go tell you say the policy itself not really bad, because nothing they wrong where CBN want control the money with the circulation. Nothing they wrong where CBN want sweep away mutilated currency. Nothing they wrong. In fact, it they good to fight banditry through financial ways. Nothing they wrong to to fight vote buying. Nothing they wrong with all of these things. So, if you check all of those reasons or proposed reasons for introducing, or where the CBN governor tell us when he introduced this particular policy, you check all of them. You can't check, say, money don't they come out now, small now. You can't check, say, elections don't they finish, or elections don't really finish, save for one or two small places. Check all of these things, put them side by side the monetary policy or the new Naira redesign, or the Naira redesign policy. Check all of them. You feel, say, Nigerians, you feel, say, this policy, how successful you think, say, this policy go? If you want to give a mark on a scale of 1 to 10, how many marks you go fit to give this particular policy? 10 over 10, 9 over 10, 8 over 10, 7 over 10, 5 over 10, 2 over 10. But no give them 0, because they're totally useless. It's not totally flawed. There are some downsides here and there, but many people don't tell you, say, this policy bad. The policy in itself no bad at all. Now something where they good for the economy, but the timing, the execution, the effects, the outcome and the intended outcome, whether not the same thing, have been two different things. Now, what will be one achieve and what we eventually achieve with this thing? How far? Make we talk about on top of the big talk. I want to make we review the policy. What do you feel? You feel, say, the policy was quite successful, or just I beg. What do we feel? Make we hear from you. Now the big talk now be this one, and of course now me and you day here, so we talk about 831 Citizen FM 93.7 for Abuja, and this one a super citizen at sunrise. They call me the chief priest. EZEMMUOE one. I did with you the numbers day there. Make we talk the big talk this morning. 0903 22 29 797 0818 22 22 205 0818 22 22 206. If you like to send a message for WhatsApp, the WhatsApp line serve them day there 0818 22 22 205. That's the WhatsApp number this morning. Make we check the advantages, or make we check how successful this part, what will be the impact of the Naira redesign policy. Now, we know some of the things where Nigerians go through, the difficulty in getting the cash, the cost of getting the cash, because many people got spend I don't know what I call them, spend money or lose money to get money. Spend money to get money, lose money to get money. Well, depending on how you see them. So based on all of these things, you feel, say, Nigerians, you feel, say, this policy, how successful? On a scale of 1 to 10, where do you go scale this, where do you go score this particular policy? Make we talk. Now the big talk with this one, who they decide this morning?
Good morning.
Morning to you, my brother. Who they talk there?
Now Michael again from Maraba.
Michael from Maraba. You they hear what they talk?
Yes, I dey hear them.
Let's go. Make we hear from you too.
You see, I made call earlier.
Yes.
But where is the new Naira note? The policy itself is not bad. This is not the first time Nigeria is redesigning,
of course.
I remember that time during Good Luck and they did that. The money does not just stop in circulation. It was going pari passu with the new one. While they were retrieving the old ones, small. But this one, all of a sudden, overnight like this, they say we need to use the old one again. At that time, election was around the corner. So we said, I think it's because of the election. Somehow, things were not just auguring well. The reason why they even pay me mostly was at that time, my children were sick. Secondly, I will have to use to buy Naira note in my country. Let's take an instance. Let's say I have 20,000. I spent half of it buying Naira. Well, it's not good. Well, let's look for the way forward. It's not bad, but they should try to bring out the new ones. They say they use huge amount of money to print. Let's bring it out, because I, for one, I hate dirty and scattered note. I don't like it. So they should bring the new ones out. Let's try making use of it. Because they will have to give us an account of how much they print this thing. It is going to come more. If those ones are not in circulation and you are bringing the old ones out, so what excuse are you having for us?
All right.
God bless Nigeria.
God bless Nigeria. Thank you so much for that one. We don't talk this morning. And we still check on there with a review in our own way, based on what we don't see, based on what you don't experience for streets, how you see the success or how effective this particular policy where we talk about how effective it be. All right, and I say on a scale of 1 to 10, wait till you go skill 'em. All right, make we talk now. The big talk with this one, because many things they evolve. We talk about if you look waiting they list out all of the benefits, all of the advantages of the policy. All right, from cleaning out dirty notes. My brother Michael don't tell you, say, well, he no like dirty notes. I'm not sure anybody they will like dirty notes. Why people they reject them. So I got they go collect this one, give me another one, Jari. They not go reject them. They not go collect them. People know they too like dirty notes. From that one to fighting banditry, we don't since the introduction and implementation and execution of the policy, how far with banditry and kidnapping? How far with dirty notes for circulation? How far? I hope I believe CBN would not be able to mop up, because they come outside tell us, CBN come outside actually say they don't really mop out some of the money, they don't mop up rather some of the excess money with the people house, and maybe not all of the money, because the figure wouldn't call out there, so maybe not all of the figures, but at least to a large extent a significant amount of money. They don't mop them they don't mop them out. You understand? They don't bring them back into the banking system. All right. They don't bring them back into the banking system. All right, but make we check all of these things based on how it go, and then make we put we mouth on top of 8:37. Now waiting time to talk this morning on top of the big talk. Now there we day super citizen at sunrise. Now according by waiting the statistics, like I tell you, yes, I don't see that particular figure where they say In 2015, currency in circulation 1.4 trillion. Now, October 2022, currency in circulation rise to 3.23 trillion. But inside that 3.23 trillion, 500 billion only 9 day inside the banking system. The remaining 2.7 trillion, they people house. So we can say, because CBN later give us figures, say yes, they don't mop up a significant amount of that 2.7 trillion back into the banking system. So it is safe to say that that particular aspect of the policy, it be like, say, they succeed or they make significant effort or significant input in that area. But how far? How about the other areas? How about vote buying? Because now election don't finish, so many people still bring complaint. How far? They vote buying. This one reduce or stop vote buying. How far the dirty notes? How far the banditry and kidnapping? All of the reasons where they itemize for this policy. Make we check how successful the policy be. How far? And if you could give a mark on a scale of 10, 1 to 10, how many marks will you go fit to give this particular policy? Now, what you would check about the numbers dated 0903 22 29 797. We get 0818 22 22 205, and Scoff we still get 0818 22 22 206. Now the big talk might be this one where we dey on top. So my name is EZEMMUOE. One day they call me the chief priest. Now if you still check the cashless policy, because two things were they very similar: Naira redesign policy, cashless policy of 2012. Now, some of the benefits of the cashless policy, like I've been trying to tell you earlier, I notice say you go to say they impossible, but this whole period come make me understand say actually they possible. It's though difficult, but it's actually possible to survive or to thrive or to live without cash. That now no be without money, without cash. Is actually possible. Something when a person feed do. So I kind of look and say, okay, some of the advantages of the cashless policy, because you could check them side by side, the new Naira redesign or the Naira redesign policy, you could check them side by side the two, and you kind of wonder how successful these policies them be. All right, make we talk on top of the matter. Hello.
I need a call back again, Mike.
Okay.
Yes. This policy is not that it's bad, but our mothers in the rural area.
That another area, another aspect.
I don't understand. Can they do without this thing? Me, I'm in the city. I can use my phone to do transaction and all these things. But our mothers, our fathers, our brothers, that do not even know how to operate phone. So we should sit down and look at it well again. For city perspective, I give it 8%. But
8?
Yes, 8%.
All right.
Because it cop out so many things like banditry. You don't have to have money in your shop. You use POS and it's quickly transferred into your account. Even if they come to rob you, they can only pick biscuit and all those things that is there. But for cash itself, it will not be possible. But going to the rural area, I give it only 2%. Thank you very much.
All right, so thank you so much. Based on the rural area and how effective it is for the rural area, see now only 2%. Now my guy they take. Now my guy say you go give that. You were here with voice. How you take reason and pass? Make we talk on top the big talk here this morning. The number still there to talk with us. Hello, who they decide this morning?
Hello, EZEMMUOE.
Morning, Samuel, my brother. Your voice, your voice, they always the day very calm. You they talk like say no get problem for this life. Make me hear from you.
That's why we say they never lived ban on this cashless policy. Then we hear that I'm say I'm Robert. They carry POS. One of my POS have been this. They tell people when they bring their card, then they go from house to house. So, I'm not sure say it has anything to do with banditry.
That means you talk say in that area of banditry,
yes,
you not really cover much.
Yes. The talk of
no, but hold on, before you go for Samuel, at least you will agree, say the rates it reduced or be not reduced? The rate of those reports, kidnap, banditry, I don't know whether you notice them. Did it reduce or not?
Not say it reduced because everybody, all of them, they are choked too now because everybody is good because cash not there, so they strategize. Not be say
the bandits is have shock.
They're choked. So they did touch everybody, but not say really eradicate. Not say really do away with the Sunday completely. They talk about banditry. You hear that when they say the banditry people when they kill all those people, so they recover more than 6 million cash from them. Where would they suffer? We not even say 1,000 naira take spend. We not even say money take. We not say money take go work that time. But they get about more than 6 million naira when they discover when they carry as cash. That time when we say money never come out. So you can see all these things now. The thing not really effective. Then when you talk about mutilation and dirty note, you see, it is the duty of the bank. Any money when it come inside or any money when they give out, definitely it will come back because the thing is circulation.
Yes.
The thing there is circulation. It circulates from one person to another. Any money when you say it's dirty, it is the duty of the bank to seize that money to return it for bank. May they not give a heart again.
That's the one we touch them because not be all the money they come bank. You they hear the figure where they tell you say people they stash. Even now headline talk as of this morning say people don't they hoard some money. So now the one we come bank they go fit to change.
They hoard them and other people they hoard them because the thing never did circulation enough. Or the thing never there enough. If the thing there enough, they not go. How many they go be odd? The woman when they collect, when they tell me my account they collect money, that time when money not there. He come yesterday say, my account collect money. I said, oh, no worry, I get you. I will go bank go collect. As of yesterday, because my Ghana lawyer, so we left office very late. Yeah. I still go TUE, I still go to ATM. I still see money collect. I see money collect, and I go on. So what is the sense of going to TUE?
All right.
So you see what this is.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, generally considering the fighting counterfeiting, fighting ransom payment, control money in circulation, manage inflation, the commodity money for currency, all the benefits of the policy. On a scale of 1 to 10, how many marks you go give the policy?
3 I go give them.
3, only 3 marks. All right. Thank you so much, Samuel from Abuja. That's why we don't talk. All right, so because you go need to check all, you go look generally. All right, thank you so much, Samuel. What do you feel? 0903 22 29 797. Who they here so this morning? Hello, who they talk there?
Abuja.
My brother man, who they talk there? Who they hype me like this?
Clement from Maraba.
Clement, my brother, good morning to you. Make we hear from you quickly. Clement from Maraba. Welcome, make we hear you quickly.
See, sometimes there is misconception that will make on some certain issue. Let me start from Jonathan. When Jonathan redesigned our money, remember it was just the lower denomination then that time.
Yes.
It can't even affect our economy. One, because 100 naira, 50 naira, and 20 naira. That is all. This one now is the highest denomination that it affects. So you should expect that it will touch Nigeria. And the reason is of two different ways. Good Lord did this thing that time to mark our centenary this thing. It's not to mop up the cash this thing.
No, but the thing is say anyone where they want to, it gets reason why. There's always a reason. Exactly. So that one different. Our 100 years centenary and the indicator for the 100 naira note and all of that. So, but this one I get another different motive. I'm saying based on this motive now, you feel how successful you feel say be.
Let me tell you, I have two scenarios on two different this thing. Last week, last week. Let me say Friday precisely or Saturday. I was coming from town. The car I bought. So it was on Saturday. People are now saying that Naira is available now. That you can even cash as much as you want to cash. One man said that. Then we just suffer ourselves for nothing. What is there really achieved from this thing? There was a whole argument in the car. I did not say anything. But along the line, after all said and done, one person now said that, but to be frank, the policy will be a very good policy. It's just that the implementation was so poor. But inside me, I said, this is exactly what people have been saying. It will be a very good policy, but the implementation. But we fail to remember that government is targeting on something. 2 reasons. Number 1, insecurity. 2, corrupt politicians that stack our money at home. That is exactly what Buhari said. He does not even hide it. We have been watching the videos. You get it? So then, see, in order for us to achieve this thing, but I did not say anything. I was just having this thought inside me. You know, very close to Maraba, you know, the man now said that, yes, it will be a very good policy, but Nigeria always have solution to our problem. It is implementation and management that is always our problem. You get it? Since this thing have started, have you ever had a case of kidnapping? Everybody inside can say no. Inside me, I said, this is the same people that said there was nothing achieved. Then I now cut in. When they now begin to tell the another line again, I say, Oga, calm down. You asked one question now.
Yes.
Initially, he said nothing was achieved. He said yes. But you just asked one question now. That since government started this thing, have we ever heard about case of kidnapping? Unless maybe you just want to kill that person because there was no cash. Where the person go and look for cash and give it to him? That we even learned that even Boko Haram are even giving money out on their bushes to people traveling. I have been hearing this story, but it's just that I have not confirmed whether it is true or not. When you ask now that was there a case of kidnapping, everybody say no, and you forget to realize that is number 1 achievement. That is number 1 achievement. See, just yesterday night, my friend came to my house. Yeah, this is the same person that was insulting whoever that this thing is being targeted at somebody because of this and that, this and that. That even when Buhari was in the picture then, 2011, why did he not bring this policy of 18? I just last now for you, now for Nigeria. All right. Just yesterday night, you know what he told me when he came to my house?
No.
I was angry with him. I could not even see him off again. He said, Naira has come now. People are now. He said something that, but this thing will have good. Do I know that since he has been working, he has never collected salary. When they say another month's salary will meet previous salary in his house. I said, what? You have been working for how many years? He mentioned more than even 10 or 15 years now he has been working. He said, you have never collected salary, of which maybe February salary meets January salary in your hand. He said, but you are condemning this thing that day. Remember, we are insulting all of this and that, all manner of 18. He said, because of the harsh. I said, see, let me tell you. If government want to consider the way people think, I'm telling you, nothing good will come out of government. There is something you need to understand. There is what is called litmus test. There are some policy at times that government will just bring it, okay, let's test this. Let's see the resultant effect. It happened to every government. That's just my conclusion. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you so much for that one. We don't talk this morning. As it be 10 minutes before 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, we do quickly they check what they happen for inside of the newsroom. But we still check. I'm here. Hello, there this side this morning. Hello. Anybody there here? What about this side? Make I check this other side. Anybody there this side?
Somebody did.
Who they talk there this morning?
Chief Priest. My name is GB.
GB, quickly, make we hear you, my brother. Welcome, GB from Lifecam. Make we hear you.
Yes.
We talk about the policy. You hear us now?
I'm hearing you.
Make we hear you. What do you get to? How successful on a scale of 1 to 10? How successful? Because election don't finish.
2 over 10.
2 over 10.
Yes.
So you feel CBN no really mop up, take control of the money in circulation. They no come out dirty notes. They no fight banditry. They no fight vote buying. All of the outlined reasons. They no achieve any of them.
Let me tell you something. Bible said the law is made for man, not man for the law. Any policy you bring out, no matter what you achieve, if it humanize. If you bring that humanity, if you reduce humanity to nothing, that policy is trash. In Nigeria, you see a grown-up man, a family man going naked. You see ladies climbing fence of bank to go and collect money. People sleeping at ATM. People sleeping in banks. a civil servant trekked to work, he died on the road because no money to pay transport. You are telling me that's successful? No. The policy on paper has a good intention. Remove criminality, remove banditry, remove this. Then they have another implementation. How can you remove 2-point-something trillion naira from the public and give up 500 billion naira? On what ratio is that? Let me tell you, that no, there's inflation now if you don't know. Then you go to the market, what you bought 100 naira in December is now 200 naira. When this thing was on ground, you have two prices for commodity. You are paying cash is 1,000. If you are not paying cash, it's 1,500. You are transferring. How many transfer have hanged? I went somewhere to buy something. I stayed for 2 hours because you want to confirm my transfer. Wasted of 1 hour. I should have been at my site or in my office working. How would that be? That any sources? Right. You cannot even stop on the road and buy corn because the corn who are selling corn will tell you I don't have account. I can't receive transfer. It affected our economy. No, let me tell you, we don't know the reason now. But if you don't go into recession, if by God mercy, they will not go into recession. What has caused us? Right. Now there's inflation in the market, and I'm telling you that no matter even if I prevent kidnapping, the humanization you gave to Nigeria, many people died. A woman in labor could not be attended to because the husband said you could not get money to pay. All over the country, millions of people died because of this policy. To me, it's 2/10, and it brought down Buhari rating. I'm telling you, I support Buhari. If you hear me on radio, I comment. But this one, I scored him low on this one. They say he was deceived, but you have consulted widely before he took that decision. I don't want to know. They say they want to prevent the vote buying. People see bought votes. People see bought votes. People load their money in the ATM card and put the pin on it and give people. In many places in Nigeria, it not prevent anything.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, so thank you, GB, for that one. GB say 2/10. Say most of the outlined reasons where CBN leased outside, say not all of them, not really, they successful. All right, so 6 minutes before 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, they check within the news they talk this morning, but then we say make we just put a small touchlight, make we mount a touchlight on top of the policy. Naira redesign policy. We start the look-am from where the CBN governor tell us about the introduction, the redesign in the Naira redesign policy, the redesigning of the notes, and waiting the notes them go the policy go achieve. But we can't look everything. We can't check them all. Say, based on one or two, how far now was it successful eventually from fighting banditry, removing dirty notes, CBN taking control of the economy and money in circulation, fighting vote buying, and all of that? How you see all of those things on a scale of 1 to 10? I want to go down to check out 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. I see the phone the ring, but I don't know what I make. I just squeeze one last call, but time done the go. But now what we done the check out since when we done the talk on the big talk. And the idea now to review the policy. All right. Thank you for all, man. We don't join us since morning 9 o'clock with the entire side of newsroom. Shout out to GB from the last caller. We just call us GB from Life Camp. Shout out to Clement from Maraba, Mr. Chienu Amos from Maraba. Shout out to Michael from Maraba, Bode from Nyanya, Godwin Oabo from Maraba. Shout out to Kennedy from Karu, David from Central Area, Samuel from Apo, Isa Shiku Citizen, Max Man from Apo, GB from Life Camp, Oskov, Philip from New Cairo. Shout out to all, man. We don't join us. Make we do them again tomorrow. On top of the big talk tomorrow, we go get with guest inside of the studio and we'll go analyze something where they very, very bombshells. Tomorrow, on top of the big talk, you know, go one miss that one. They call me the chief priest. And they here every morning by 6, go reach 9 o'clock. You know, go one miss them tomorrow. Make we do them again. On top Super Citizen at sunrise. On a good morning. Get better day. No touch your radio. Stay with us for Citizen FM. Ramadan Kareem Day 6. Now be this one. Enjoy yourself.
Hello,